Rumor has it Steven Seagal is meeting you tonight. Welcome back to Persona 2 Innocent Sin.
Oh my freaking god.
I quit.
Why?
Anyway, more Shadow Men.
I'm paralyzed.
What was that, Charmy?
I'm not sure if you finished it, but I was saying, like, TSR, like, if someone made, like, a TSR TV Tropes page, imagine someone just put freaking only Sade 1 under Charmy.
And just the idea of a TV Tropes page having Steven Seagal as her daddy makes me uncomfortable. Rumor has it that she calls Steven Seagal daddy.
And it's actually true.
Imagine that someone puts it on, like, freaking TV Tropes under... what's her name again? I'm sorry, I just kind of forgot her name. What's the girl in this game?
Lisa Silverman.
Lisa.
Yeah, Lisa. Like, just freaking, you put that under Lisa, like, on freaking TV Tropes, and no one deletes it.
Lisa. Her daddy is Steven Seagal. Even better, I'll do you one more. Imagine putting that on Steven Seagal's Wikipedia page. Is Lisa's daddy.
Lisa Silverman from the video game Persona 2 is his daughter.
Oof. Is her kohai.
I think Steven Seagal found Yasuo.
Well, you know, Steven Seagal's career is really taking off in this Persona 2 video game. I mean, he really hasn't been doing much since, you know, a long time. So I'm really glad we can help his career prosper again.
Yeah, on our 10 subscriber channel.
I know. Well, it's more than he's getting now, so.
Why does freaking Lisa do that motion, like the freaking the punching in the air? Like it's so weird.
She was Chie before Chie got conceptualized.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And this is the basement of Kasugiyama High. I hate it. I don't like it.
Thanks.
What's the main problem with this part of the dungeon, or this dungeon in the game?
Well, first of all, I'll just let the cutscene play out because, first of all, it's really dark and we need Tatsuya's lighter to see, and Yasuo essentially tricked us into coming in here because, rumor has it, nobody can find the exit.
Oh, great, so it's a maze.
No, it's not a maze, it's worse. It's something you have to go through 3 whole times in order to proceed.
Are you
Yeah.
So it's kind of an endless loop until you find the right thing, I'm assuming? Or you have to go through it 3 times, but it's a loop.
You just have to go through it 3 times and then it's done.
That's really bad design. Rumor has it that's a design oversight.
Rumor has it it's just an annoying piece of the game, because it gets way better after this.
Hey, Leon, I bet you really missed that. I bet you really missed that casino from 5 right now, don't you?
No, not really.
Oh, come on. Gotta give me a bone sometimes.
Persona 5 Royal. Photographing a walkie-talkie won't do much even for the ads. Wow. It's like, I want to be on a newspaper, but we can't really take pictures of a walkie-talkie. And he wants to basically...
What was that laugh, by the way? Gee! Gee! It's like, I've never heard anyone laugh like that in my life.
It's the typical nerd laugh.
Okay, Joker, calm down. Go back to your little hidey hole.
Okay.
Don't make me light a lighter in front of your face. Don't make me light a lighter in front of your face, Joker. Okay.
Okay.
No, but Maya will be the one scared of it.
And now as he's leaving, he's just like,
Yeah, and then I look at Joker and go, how do you know Maya? Something's not adding up here, Joker. I'm treading a very dangerous line, Legon. Don't worry, I'm fully aware.
Yeah, I was just about to say. You're gonna leave a mark on that spot there. Great, we're gonna have to see that 2 more times before we can actually proceed, because as I said before, you have to go through this place 3 times. And if someone else were editing this, they probably would have mistaken this for me grinding.
Man, I sure do. Is that a call out?
Half yes, half no. But still, it's not something.
It's something
I don't
you
blame.
couldn't blame someone for. Yeah, it's something you couldn't blame someone for thinking.
Another thing that I also hate about this area: 2 of the highly encounterable enemies have Hula of Misfortune, and as I've already explained a few parts earlier, that skill halves your money.
Halves all your money. Yeah.
and you can't
Oh,
reverse
that's
it.
that sounds fun.
Yeah. It's something that it is something that every Persona 2 player has complained about since the game come out. Even you think you'd fix that in a remake, but you know, what do I know?
Yeah. And these two enemies right here. Mm.
Oh, they're
Hey,
cute.
Charmy. Oh my god. Ding.
Yes. Well, come on! How dare you pick that?
It's
It's heartburn.
it's been one part and Charmy's already salty. I've accomplished my mission.
Don't you mean like 8 points?
What makes you grown up so special? Sex appeal.
Oh my god. Oh, and congratulations.
Oh, Legon, you're treading a dangerous line, my friend.
I know.
What did he just
FBI,
do?
open up.
That freaking enemy, he was just like, ooh, 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 and he just freaking like waved the hammer near her leg, and that did damage.
I'm a steamroll your feet.
I mean, Legon, if or, not Legon, sorry, Charmy, if you get thwacked with a little hammer in the ankle, isn't it gonna hurt? Be
No, but
honest.
all he did was like rub it. He didn't even like freaking whack him. He just
No,
kinda,
he
like,
steamrolled. 'Cause those hurt.
Uncomfort is a very powerful feeling. I'll put it that way.
Yeah. And the first skill that cast Toll of Misfortune.
And this is where I press the reset button.
That's a perfect transition.
Yes.
Perfect transition.
That's fair. That's fair.
I was
I
so
don't even
glad that
blame
I
you.
saved right after I walked out the door, because that is
That's where I
horrible luck.
genuinely-
First encounter, first skill
Yeah, I
used
don't-
is Hula of Misfortune. No.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you for ever hitting the reset button on Hula of Misfortune. I'd rather go back through a couple, like 30 minutes of a dungeon just to not lose half my money.
I can't blame you either. But you know, I think my reason for resetting would be way different. Like it wouldn't just be that. I'd just be like, oh crap, I screwed up the negotiation. Time to reset.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're that. Oh, I understand. You're the kind of person that would get caught in Metal Gear Solid and restart the file. I feel you. I can be like that in some games.
Oh, right, I forgot to mention another annoying thing about this place. You can't open up the map, because there were so many times I was wishing I could so that I could see, okay, this is where I need to go, this is where I need to go, in order to complete
It's
the
almost
loop
like-
over and over again.
Yeah, it's almost like the rumor is that no one knows where the exit is.
That doesn't
Don't
mean
you
that
like
you...
this game?
It doesn't mean you still can't make a map out of the place you're in.
Yep, Atlas. What's your excuse? Dummies. But I admit it's a pretty rough. I even remember watching another Let's Play of this game where it's like this dungeon sucks, and
Yeah.
it's pretty much the low point of the game.
It really does.
Would you argue this is the worst dungeon of the duology, or do you think there's something in Eternal Punishment that is like worse?
I don't really think there's something worse than this on the technical level in Eternal Punishment, but we'll get there when
Yeah.
we get there.
True. You just think this is the worst designed dungeon in the two duology overall,
Yeah.
and it kind of the game. It's even this game in Sentence to Sin kind of just ramps, steps up after this because the start's pretty good, but then you get here and it's like, oh.
Yeah, this is basically the figurative wall. Like, if you want to keep playing this game, this is what you're going to have to get past in order to
Right.
get to the good stuff.
And since this was a remake, you're basically stuck with what they gave you. They're not really gonna. I don't think they're really gonna remake it again. I doubt it. So, it's definitely the wall. But I just do think it's like I think that's one of the worst negatives of this game is Hula of Misfortune is just the fact that you don't have any countermeasure to defending it and it's just a random FU from the developers is kind of confusing in my
Besides
opinion.
just immediately negotiating away the enemy, which is really the optimal thing to do when you know the enemy has Hula of Misfortune.
Right. But even then, that's kind of one of those people always justify certain things in games that are bad with a workaround kind of thing, and I think that's you shouldn't have to work around that. It shouldn't be a problem to begin with.
Yeah.
And this is one of those cases. It's you shouldn't just have to know which enemies have it to negotiate them away. You should be able to just not have to deal with that.
Yeah. I'm just showing off the other spring that Trish has here because apparently something that I forgot to mention before, the gate to her spring is apparently interdimensional, so you can basically put the gate anywhere. And she specifically puts the gates in dungeons like this, so that, hey, you're in danger, you need healing, I heal, pay me.
I need healing. Mercy just looks, well, where's your wallet? And I just imagine the person dying on the floor with the biggest what the fuck face on going on. Like, what? It's your job.
I'll pay
Yeah, it
you
is my
later.
job. Pay me. Yeah, no, it is my job. Pay me.
Later. 149 out of 150 HP. I need healing. Well, pay me 5,000.
I don't keep spring tabs. It's not like a bar tab, you heathen.
You know, Trish would actually do that.
Right. You know, the sad thing is, like, I don't remember if 3 had one, but, like, 4 and the Fox, it's like, I'm glad 5 kind of did away with the idea because it was pointless and it would cost so much money that no one in their right mind ever recommends doing it.
Yeah.
You're better off just leaving the dungeon.
And another thing that I am also finding annoying here is the poison status effects, which don't ever go away until you use the antidote, which completely removes them, or they get overwritten by another status effect that goes away once you end battle, like Confusion.
Mm-hmm.
It's absolutely annoying, and I hate it. Another reason I don't like this place.
I feel like Pokemon also had the same problem with poison, and it's mitigated it for the most part now, but it's like, I understand that it's an accurate idea with the status condition, but it's kind of annoying to just get poisoned and have to deal with that. It's just a really inconvenient RPG mechanic that I really wish RPGs would get rid of.
What?
What do you think, Charmy?
We've been here before. So how's the weather?
It's very damp and muggy since we're in a cave.
Oh yeah, I'm supposedly supposed to get hit by a hurricane today.
What? I just imagine Tablet looking at her, and then they're just like, "What?"
Yeah, it'll remove
Yeah,
the
I'm
roof of this
supposed to get
place
hit
and
by
then we can get out.
Rumor has it that your idea of finding an exit's really stupid.
That's right.
You are the kind of person to throw a nuclear bomb to solve like a small issue.
You want to throw a nuke at a cockroach.
Yeah, and the funniest thing about that is the cockroach would survive. So it's like you're literally the same problem. Yeah, you'll tear the roof off this place, but you didn't figure out the rumor, dumbass.
Rumor has it cockroaches are immune to nukes.
So that's why that happened. It's because someone in the past, Jesus said a rumor. I get it. If you think about it, Jesus is the first rumor spreader.
Yeah, this is
rumor has it,
what
I'm
you're
God's
supposed
son.
to do with the enemies that have Hula of Misfortune. Negotiate them away by either making them happy or eager so that they give you tarot cards. I don't care which one, just get them off screen ASAP.
Right. You basically need to spark up the conversation with them because regardless if you're in a negotiation, they can't do a move.
Yeah.
So it doesn't give them the chance to even do it. But it's still a workaround that I think is frustrating because it just shouldn't be one.
Yeah, along with the thing of, it shouldn't be something that's unavoidable unless they're not in the battle. Like, ugh, it's annoying.
Right. It just shouldn't even be a move because I think it's just ridiculous. There's no practical reason why an enemy would do that to you other than the devs wanting to annoy the player.
Yeah.
There's no tactical advantage for the enemy that you lost half your money, and there's no reasonable excuse as to why it's a mechanic in the game.
It's just, I stole your money, it's mine now.
Yeah, at least with Meowth, they characterized him in the anime to be a greedy little fuck, so payday
so
makes
that-
sense.
Yeah. And that was a little monster in a box. Just took away a bunch of my SP. Almost called
Charmy is AFK at the moment, but that's cute. Ding. He doesn't even get the... It doesn't matter, he would have said it. It counts.
Yeah. Found an Aquest card, which is actually surprising considering the point that I'm at in this game, which is around level 10-ish. Because Aquest and the level 2 magic spells that you get for your personas are not something that you're supposed to have until like level 20. Unless you get lucky with Akichi and Radamanthus's mutations where you can get Aquest at level 10. Which I did.
Or you're
actually.
lucky like Legon in this regard. Yeah, if you're lucky like Legon, you'll get it, but... That's one of those. That's something cool though. I think some RPGs have a good balance of it. Where I think it's cool that you can get something naturally later on in a game, but like if you get lucky with the RNG or something, you can get something a little early as like a little early present.
Or you
That's
do
kind of fun.
convoluted X, Y, and Z, and then you get the superpowered weapon or spell early.
Right, but then you can still get it naturally at a certain other point in the game. But you can go the extra mile yourself to get it early. That's
Yeah.
always a fun badge of pride, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's really nothing but bragging rights and having a little more fun early game, but it's still a neat little thing for the developers to put in. And we're in the second room.
It's a neat bragging right? Like
second room for
Kingdom,
second time,
once we
lovely.
right, but once we get to Kingdom Hearts, obviously I'll be trying to get Blizzard early. You know, it's just one of those fun things you can do, or getting a Pikachu in Viridian Forest in Pokemon. It's just always good.
Unlike this place, this is so boring. I've run out of material.
Well, Legon, you don't admit that to the audience, you dummy.
That was the joke.
Your jokes are bad. Jeez.
I know that.
I can't criticize you, Legon, if you accept the criticism. That's not how this internet thing works. You gotta argue with me and tell me who's mad.
I mean, they are.
Who's mad? I mean, they are. 20 times 24, don't you know?
I've actually almost had that happen in Discord once, and it was absolutely amazing to watch.
What? You almost had someone actually say "Ho's mad"?
No, it's like I've just reacted with Hose Mad on some random hero post. It's like someone, like 7 other people basically seconded the reaction. It's like 17 Hose Mad.
Oh, so you almost got to 24. Oh, that would have been perfect.
It was still funny to
Man.
just watch the numbers climb. It's like, oh wow, a lot of people agree.
Right. Well, I think it's that meme is also, you know, as much as, you know, people like to discredit the meme because we're herder, you know, political reasons, but I think it's funny that meme is associated with Hero now. Because it's just the perfect character to define that meme because of the stupid menu.
Yeah.
Oh well, this is not Smash. This is Persona. Oh look, it's a dirty cave again. What's new? Anyway, back to Smash.
Yeah, actually, when do you think Banjo-Kazooie's coming out?
Would be surprised if it takes till November. I could see like October being realistic this month if we're lucky.
Yeah, October is probably what I'm expecting it to be as well.
Yeah. Because Hero came out pretty soon in the summer, so I don't think it's gonna be like when they announce a fall. I think Joker really they learned from Joker, and that when they announced him for spring and he took to the end of spring, people were kind of like, "What?"
Release them near the time they're supposed to be there, not at the deadline.
Yeah, I mean, and I get that they came out and they said they had some development issues with Joker, but at the same time, I feel like they kind of used that as a lesson going forward. Hero came out pretty soon. I think Banjo's going to come out within the next month or two, and then obviously they're going to announce another character. I think they're going to announce the next character with the release of Banjo,
Most
or at
likely.
TGS or something.
Most likely.
Yeah, or even at TGS. So I'm excited for that. I was hearing that there was a rumor that the next character was going to be an SNK character, and I was like, please put Terry Bogard in Smash, and we can have awesome fighting game characters in our fighting game.
I also
But that
heard
didn't
that there was that was also rumored to be fake because just someone
Hey, we brought it back to Persona. Rumors. Rumor
because
has it that Terry Bogard's going to be in Smash, please.
someone also did spread the rumor of it's fake because of some people at SNK basically being kind of dumb and accidentally copy pasting their copyright into a Smash post.
My
And
friend
they don't have any proof
who
of it.
I play a lot of. Well, my friend who I play a lot of Smash with, by the way, also said that why would that happen? Why would the 3 random letters associated with a fighting game company appear on a Smash website? It doesn't make any sense. So I kind of understand that rumor, but like when he worded it that way, I was like, you're right. It is kind of suspect.
Yeah, it was intentional. Like it has a very high chance of being intentional. I'm not saying it is or it isn't. It just very likely is.
We're probably gonna get a Metal Slug character, but like I want Terry Bogard. Come on, Ken, Ryu, and Terry Bogard in the same video game? Like what?
All
What is
beating
this?
each other up with baseball bats.
Yeah, and just all doing uppercuts to each other, like Tiger Uppercut and and
Watch Terry
Shoryuken,
Bogart
like,
just ends up being another echo of Ryu.
oh my god, I would die. I would quit the game. No thanks. He just starts doing shit. Sepikapuka! It's like, come on. You're better than that. You're not well, you're not better than that. It's just like you're an all-American. Stop it. You're the Ken. Well, okay. I feel like there would be a funny post between Terry and Ken because they look the same. So it's like they would just be like, something's not right here.
Yeah. Bedrock's thick enough. We can't dig our way out with our personas.
You should name this part Persona 2, the part where the gang gets stuck in Minecraft.
Is that a Minecraft reference?
Minecraft Steve for Smash Ultimate. I'm calling it right now.
I hope not. Crash deserves it far more, honestly.
Hey, did you also hear the rumor that Overwatch is getting a representation in things?
Why?
Why do we have to play the rumor game?
Why
Rough.
Why do we have to play this part of the Persona game? Oh
Hey,
yeah.
Legon, you should just use your rumor powers and says rumor has it that Crash is going to get in Smash. It'll obviously happen at that rate.
Rumor has it hashtag Crash for Smash will be true.
Yay, we did it. We solved the problem.
Back to Persona and the other rumors. These are zombies. Like, there's the zombie schoolgirl and the zombie war veteran. Basically,
those two could not mesh well together even better.
No. And what I basically wanted to show off earlier that we talked over about Smash rumors, you can't negotiate with them.
That's just unreasonable. How could you just be so unreasonable? I don't care that your political opinions are different than mine, zombie girl. Why don't you talk? Why don't you negotiate with me?
Evil Americans die.
Okay, well, I can't argue that.
Now I stab you.
What? Some of the sound effects in this game really should have been re-recorded because they sound a little suspect. If you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Zombie squirrel going. I don't think I really appreciate that, Atlas. What are you doing?
Or Yuki's just noise just there after being poisoned.
It's that I don't think that's how poison sounds.
Not really. This is exciting. Yeah, they're weak to fire and sword skills as well, I believe. Because they're essentially evolved versions of the zombies that we saw in Club Zodiac. So it's really nothing exceptional because we've already seen those. Except for this move, Kamikaze.
I thought we were done with talking with Smash.
Does 105 damage. He basically killed himself, but he also killed the one person he was targeting. If it killed everyone, I would have reset. Mostly because I had no choice.
We would have had to go through the dungeon again through... Yeah, I would have reset by force because the game would have ended.
Yeah. All it really means, though, is Tatsuya just doesn't get the experience from this battle, because after it ends, he comes back with 1 HP.
Right. Which is something good about this Persona game compared to later ones where the protag dying doesn't end the game.
Yeah, I hated that in 5 so much.
Yeah. It happens in most of them. It happens in 4 and I'm pretty sure 3. Their new Persona games have that problem where it's like Persona 2, the change to the 3 style added a lot of things about Persona that we all like today and improved a lot of things, but
like
that was one of the things
links.
that was a step back.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was one of the things that was a step back. Because it just makes no sense. Why would
would your
happen?
party members with like 50 revival items in their inventory just
like, oh, give up on life the minute you drop dead? Like, just rub me with the beads. They're right there. My ghost is like screaming at you.
My persona is screaming at your persona.
Yeah, the persona is looking at your persona going, and just like gesturing his hands towards the beads, like,
No, he's just trying to move the other persona's hand onto the bead, and they're just like, no, let go of me.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, and then you just see the little Cuphead ghost rise to heaven.
Oh, lovely. Akichi and Lisa's arguments basically got rid of the only way out of here, which was a mirror.
Mm-hmm.
1,000,000 yen for that one mirror. Really? Now everyone's upset because we had to go through 3 loops of this entire thing. And, they're about as upset as I was when I got Hula of Misfortune in my first encounter.
Right.
Though now we actually do get a little heart-to-heart moment between Maya and Tatsuya, since everyone else is napping.
Which is good building for the fact that they're the pro tags of the can we cut?
They're the protagonists.
My thing crashed. You really think that we can get out of here?
If I start
Oh,
complaining,
sorry.
Mr. Bun Bun will laugh at me.
look at that. Oof. That thing is rough. And Tatsuya's like silence is just like, yeah, that thing looks rough.
And Tatsuya actually blushes, which gives him more personality in this game than every other Persona protagonist, except maybe debatably Joker.
I think Joker in general just has more personality than most of the silent protags.
Yeah,
But,
in the
yeah,
3,
I
4, and 5 era.
Yeah. This makes me sad because Maya's going to essentially become Tatsuya in Eternal Punishment. I think her personality here was just really heartwarming.
She has a lot of dialogue options in Innocent Sin, or Eternal Punishment, not Innocent Sin, that are basically reminiscent of her personality here, which is peppy and upbeat, and just also kind of realistic.
But it's hard when she's not directly talking to someone to like notice that personality.
Yeah. Because Tatsuya, as we see him in Innocent Sin, is the silent, cool guy. Which is completely different than Eternal Punishment, I believe. I'm pretty sure.
Right.
Don't
so
really
it's
remember
like
too much of Eternal Punishment Tatsuya, because I prefer Innocent Sin personally.
Yeah. But at least with this game, I think, like I said, this dungeon sucks, but this moment is kind of worth it because you get to see the 2 pro tags of the duology having a moment.
Yeah.
And obviously she's my waifu and she's the best and she never needs to go anywhere else.
I thought that was Anna.
Sorry. I don't like Anne.
No,
Fuck
Anna.
Anne.
From in this game, the cold exterior.
Oh, no, you're 100% right. Okay, sorry. I have 2 moods for my waifu. I have Cherry Peppy Girl, and then I have Please Step on My Throat, Daddy. Sorry, anyway.
Probably shouldn't have said that in front of this kid.
FBI, open up.
Why are we getting... What are they doing? They're essentially... Like, these 2 are childhood friends. One of them is Tatsuya, and the other is spoiler character, who I'm not going to name because the game isn't naming them either. But they're basically exchanging their lucky...
Look at little Tatsuya, what a cutie.
They're basically exchanging the lucky emblems or something with each other, so Tatsuya gets the lighter, and the kid gets to watch.
Alright, look at these cute little boys just being adorable. I'm proud.
And then this guy... he's interesting. He's also very drunk and trying to intimidate the kids.
I don't think 2 kids are gonna really care about what being an understanding citizen is like.
Yeah, Kaoru here... Basic backstory on him before we go much further. He essentially... I'm pretty sure he was in Persona 1 as well. I'm not sure. Someone correct me on that if I'm wrong. But he basically he had the whole his ideal was becoming one of the best prosecutors in Japan, which is not really that hard when the prosecution rate is 99%. But that notwithstanding,
man, that's rough.
That whole argument notwithstanding, he basically went to applied to be a prosecutor and cleared the test on his first try with flying colors. And then after that, he's like, what now?
Yeah, but you see, I'll actually refute your point. The prosecution rate being 99% in Japan, becoming the best prosecutor would make that a very competitive, very difficult job if everyone is getting prosecutions.
Yeah, that's more just because of the way Japan handles its courts in general, but that's a completely different argument entirely.
That's a different conversation for possibly a different day.
Yeah, and a very different game later on, potentially, if we even get to that series. We'll see you guys next time.